you know what? On a more regular basis. And as always, I'm not alone. I'm joined by the one, the only, the hero of the wasteland, the savior of esports. It is Kuro. Hello. Beautiful.
Hello.
Beautiful. Why do you look like you're about to go into the tundra of Korthus and fight a grizzly bear or polar bear?
Because it's winter. It's been snowing in Poland last week. Just want to point it out. It's been
summer.
ice snow.
It's summer.
It is winter.
Ah.
Yeah, this is the
But yeah, we're
light.
back.
This is the light winter outfit. What do you mean? Look, this is not that thick at all. This is for around 0 maybe. More +5, +10. You would freeze
pajama
in
weather.
that. You would freeze in that.
It's pajama weather.
I do have it,
But
actually.
yes.
Look.
That's a very long pajama.
Yeah.
The robe is crazy long.
Okay.
Nice. But yeah, we're live for I think the third time this week. I think for the third time.
Yes.
So
the third time.
yeah. Again, it's been a while since that's happened before, so we're going to be able to progress the story. In some way, we're here to progress the MSQ. It's been a long time coming. We finally wrapped up the majority of the post-patch stuff. The majority, not all of it yet. We still have the Lighthouse, of course. We're probably going to queue up later. We'll queue up a little bit later. I think it's still too early in the Americas for the Lighthouse. But before we progress to the MSQ, we got some places to be. Get over
Who are
here.
these people?
Get over here.
Ah, shit, I lost him.
Okay. That's better. Okay. It is time to speak to the Wandering Minstrel. Something heroic this way comes. How fare you, Light? As ever, I am seeking inspiration to draw upon my work. If you have any new experiences to share, I should very much like to hear them. Let's talk about Byakko. Byakko, you say? As in Byakko the Four Lords? He and his comrades feature prominently in the Tale of the Tenzin, one of the 3 plays that are performed regularly at the Mujokoza. Yeah, we know him. We're friends.
Yeah, actually, we
So it
kind of
happens.
know him.
I know the story quite well. As a student of the fine arts, it was my duty to study it closely. I expect what you are about to tell me will be most enlightening indeed. I see what you did there.
I didn't see what he did there.
Hidden beneath Hell's lid, a sanctuary for some, a prison for one. You spoke with the auspices of the Rising Temple, and their leader was none other than Genbo of the Four Lords, a veritable character from the play, come to life. Not that I would question the veracity of your accounts, of course, I merely comment on the incredible life you lead. And so, it fell to you to quell the raging Armitama of the legendary Auspice. In battle? In a rap battle.
Yes, we did a rap battle, actually.
My word, to think you faced the legendary White Tiger in battle. The Western Guardian, the bosom friend of the hero Tenzin. Yes. I feel a tanka coming on.
I just now I can't help but imagine Byakko actually rapping.
Forgive me. A form of classical Hingan poetry. I was but recently taught by the actors here. Goes without saying I have yet to master it, so I will thank you for not laughing at my fumbling attempt. That's poem time. Oh. He's got his brush and everything. Feared and forsaken, seeking death in solitude, saved by fellowship, Snow White harbinger of doom, become beloved legend. You know, in the Tale of Tenzin, Byakuya was likened to a god of war, with near limitless powers of destruction. Not to say that Byakuya you faced was a weakling, but the picture you paint is of a rather less intimidating auspice, don't you think? The sort some might even be willing to cuddle, or at least reach out and rub the belly. Ah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about that.
He does like his belly rubs.
He probably does, ironically.
But perhaps he has grown more reserved in his old age. Perhaps in his troubled youth, he more likely resembled his portrayal in the legends. Come to think of it, you're not altogether different, you and him. Blessed or cursed with exceptional powers, defined by them in the eyes of many, brave souls that rose to the occasion.
I like how the moment that popped up, like the lantern lighted up as well, like he got an idea.
Alright. Let's speak to him about Suzaku. And so it fell to you to quell the raging Aramitama of the legendary auspice in battle? In a dance battle. Ah. Suzaku, the auspice whose fiery plumage was only eclipsed by her passion for her comrade, Tenzin. Yes, I feel a tanka coming on. Oh. It's a different board. As the setting sun, the fire of my broken heart, cast shadows on you, of you, 1,000 years of moments, we shared in a fleeting dream. No matter the culture or the era, tales of love and longing never cease to resonate with the soul, do they not? And in Suzaku's case, there is the added element of tragic irony, a being misjudged by all save one singular man. A man she could have saved, if only he was wrong and the world was right. A man whose fate she could have averted had she then the tremendous powers she only later came to possess. As moving a tale as it is, weep to know that every word of it is true. Hell's Cure. Extreme. Let's tell him about Serio. He was a very awkward snack.
He was very awkward. He's still awkward.
So fell to you to fight battle, yes. That he nearly succumbed to his primal rage willingly, out of a misguided desire to fulfill an ancient vow. Truly, this is the stuff of poetry, worthy material for a magnificent tanka. Corruption embraced, into my heart's flow and fill, indigo river, crimson black with blood and ash, promises kept, vows fulfilled. I've heard many tales concerning Seru before, but your experience calls much of what I assume true into question. Although his unrivaled powers as a sorcerer are as expected, he is generally described as a massive majestic dragon, rather unlike the serpentine being with which you claim to have treated. And this tale of him in his youth, his fledgling auspice mistaken for a guardian kami, it is the sort of story one might expect as a cautionary parable, not a tragic and unfortunate truth. It is not at all hard for me to imagine how he grew frustrated and angry following Tenzin's death, for not only was he deprived of a dear comrade, he was robbed of a chance to fulfill a sacred vow. It's good that you helped him to reclaim himself, for a tortured soul such as his could have easily trod the same path as the mad auspice Koryu.
I find it interesting how with the first story he's like, oh, that's so different than what I know. Like I don't question you, but this is like, wow. And then the next story is like, yeah, that makes sense. He's like no longer surprised. It's just like, yeah, that would happen.
Well, with that, we have now unlocked all the extremes of the trials that we just did. Unlocked.
Ah. There you go. In case you weren't aware, those songs I composed of your earlier exploits have been adapted for stage, and they have proven tremendously popular here at the Mujikoza. While the work is its own reward, it is the smile upon the faces of the audience that we artists live for. Yeah. So he actually did use the songs.
Alright. Let's go. Come. Again, we'll sign up for the lighthouse later. It's a little bit early for that. So hopefully we can find a queue. Otherwise, let's head into the room.
Oh boy.
Now, very quickly here, I need to see what's going on. So, what happened? Where exactly are we in the story right now? So, very quickly, I believe we were just together in the Enclave.
Yes.
Of course, we had to decide what to do. We had Zuko interact with his sister. His sister is brain damaged and did lose her memories, I believe. But if you remember, I told you this was the case and it was confirmed because you were against it at the time. I told you that I wanted to be honest with her because it feels like she can understand what's going on, and treating her like a child feels kind of weird. And then she herself was like asking like, hey, what did I do? Like, why is everyone like treating me like this? Like, I want to know. Like, she said that. I think you were of the belief that she was a little bit more childlike than she was, which she still is, but like not like 100%. I don't think she knows though. I don't think we told her. I don't think Osetsu told her.
We didn't tell her specifically, which I think we should have, honestly, or at least like we should give her a vague idea. Like I don't think she did that much. However, Zuko did give her a mirror, and she thought of something. We don't know if she remembered something. We don't know anything.
Yeah. Those that's because that's who's like really protective of her. We don't exactly know why. I think was it like he had a daughter that died or something? I don't know. There's like something.
I don't think
something
they said
there.
anything. I think that was your idea, but I don't think that actually happened.
Okay.
Or maybe I don't remember. But I know that you thought about something like that, but I don't remember if they actually said something like that.
Yeah. Hien, of course, is rebuilding. They're trying to. I think we told Hien about Zuko's nature.
Yes.
And they were like, even if that's true, like we got to make this work anyway, right?
Yes,
like if they're like, offering like a peaceful resolution, like we got to make this work, like regardless of like what how they feel and stuff like that.
Yeah, like
right?
in generally, like Hien impressed us by being pretty smart about the political games.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Like he had some really good scenes. I think we came to the consensus that that so far post-patch Hien has been much better than pre-patch, or the like MSQ base MSQ Hien, who had a lot of questionable moments and left much to be desired. And
yeah, definitely. Like
he was definitely lacking.
Yeah, the post main like expansion story here, and like he actually seems smart. Like he seems like somebody who knows what he's doing. Like he's competent.
Yeah, he's playing a political game better than expected. And if you remember, I think one of the last things we said was that like this is a shame because this is like a direct contrast with what's happening with Liss. With Liss. That's it, with Liss, where Liss. She proved to be incompetent leading up to it, and then that continues coming into the post-patch stuff.
And it doesn't look like it's gonna be fixed.
Yeah, and she's not growing as a character, whereas Hien is, right? Yeah. Like he is, like
which
he's developing and he's becoming a leader.
Which
right?
again is weird considering that like Hien was supposed to be like one of the mentors for Liss, and he's like learning more than she is. Yeah.
To the point where I think we even said that, like, no, I don't know if we said this, but like, I don't know, it would benefit Liss to be here to learn this now, I guess. But like, it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
She's like,
and
she's already doing her own thing.
If you remember, it doesn't matter because they forced Joban into the position anyway.
Yeah, they already did all that stuff. So like, yeah.
Do you want to talk about how Sultana sold the Alamigan people?
That was actually the worst writing possible. Like they actually, we already spoke about this, but yes, unironically, that Sultana's like an actual awful human being.
I'm
like,
just recapping. I'm just recapping what's happened.
Yeah. Sorry, recap is that Sultana is an awful human being. It's like she's a piece of shit. Like I do not like her at all. I like what the hell.
I don't have as strong feelings, but I do think what they decided to do is weird. Some weird choices were made.
It just doesn't make any sense. It actually doesn't make any sense. Like I don't know. She doesn't care about her people. She doesn't care about people. Like oh god, yeah. It's unfortunate because obviously they don't want you to feel that way about the character. They want you to, like whoever's writing this, they just want you to forget. They just want you. They just want to gloss over.
If they don't want you to feel that way, then why did they involve Lorito of all people?
Because they want you to they want to like gloss over it. They want to make you feel like it wasn't a big deal. It's like, you know what? Let's just move on from that and let's keep using this character.
It is a big deal.
They just want you to move on.
It is.
Yeah, I know.
He was trying to kill us.
I know.
He almost did.
Deal. Yeah.
Anyway,
she just doesn't want to help her people. She's unwilling to help her people without extorting them. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Even though, remember I told you how, like, I think it was in the Warrior quest line, how she hosts a tournament for, like, to raise money for the it was the Paladin. The Paladin quest line was the
Paladin,
yeah, but I told you about it. That the main thing was that it was a tournament that was raising money for refugees. And remember how Tataro was like, "Oh, we can't just give them money. We can't just help them."
You know, the money for refugees that they don't have now, because she said that. No, actually, remember that was the thing that you wanted her to not have funds, but it turned out that she does have funds.
Yeah. Remember, because remember she like confiscated a bunch of money from Lolito.
Yeah.
Or the or whoever. Like apparently they got like 60% of like his overall.
Yeah, it's like punishment for what happened.
Yeah. And they don't want to use it.
By the way, can I just say what kind of punishment it is to take somebody's money for trying to kill someone? Like, he should be in jail.
But it also doesn't make sense that they took the majority of his money, but he's still apparently the richest person in the world.
Yeah, he's still the richest person in I don't know if the world, but Ul'dah. And not only that, he still has a running business that's spreading everywhere, and apparently we are forced to work with them. Remember that part?
And again, the problem with that is that it makes it feel like there were no consequences.
Yes.
Especially because apparently, like, we took more than half of his money, but like we're not doing anything with it anyway. So like, what was the point? Like, it's just. Anyway, gotta say.
Whatever Asahi is planning, we cannot let him have his way. After all Lord Hien has done, the Empire cannot be suffered to hinder Doma's restoration.
All right, that's it. If you remember, there was also a scene where Zuko, I think he was like trying to elicit a response. That's it. Where he wanted us to behave like savages. He was
like, "Come on, do it."
Yeah, he wanted us to like ruin the peace that was like being brokered. That's what it was.
I said it before when that happened. I will say it again. I hate that in that particular scene, regardless of what happened, because I don't like that scene happened in the first place. But that's one thing. But I hate that they didn't give us a choice about how to react, because all I felt for Asahi was pity. That was the only feeling I had for him. I was just pitying him.
Yeah. Okay, Hancock. More often than not, it seems opportunity is warranted to come knocking when the Scions are about. So long as you and yours remain here in Kugane, I'm certain a profitable venture will present itself. Tataro.
It's not every day you make friends with a secret collective of talking animals, after all. Even if Soroban hadn't decided to remain at Raisin Temple, I wouldn't have wanted to stay away.
Ah, I said she's giving a reference to that.
Yeah, but like nobody else knows.
No.
It looks a bit out of context.
If you remember, apparently she got a fuck ton of money.
Yes. She's rich now.
And we don't know what she's done with it yet, or if she's doing anything with it. But apparently, if you remember, apparently Alfinor bought the sword for like a fortune's worth, and what she got from that quest line was like 10 times plus that.
Yeah, it was more than that. She said that like will last them for a long time for all the operations.
No. I think she said that like I can buy that sword 10 times over.
Yeah.
She said something like that, which implies that she has a metric fuck ton of money.
Yes.
Like
yes.
Millions, if not like $1 billion. So,
yes.
and it's important that something is done with that, because if we could potentially give that to people in need, whether it's the Alamegans or like the Domin Enclave or something.
It's not part of the main story, so we will not hear about it again.
We'll see. Alfinor has important news to share. Okay. Lights. Impeccable timing. We've just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. Oh, that's one of the things. Yes, that was one of the things that they agreed upon during the meeting, was that they would do something about the Red Kojin, who are a greater threat to summoning primals. That's it. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. Now, very quickly, meta-wise, the problem here is that I'm pretty sure that we're going to get an extreme version of that fight. So meta-wise, we know that they're going to summon it again. Like, we know that I know they're doing this, but they're going to fail because there has to be an extreme version of that primal fight. So meta-wise, we know that that's going to happen at some point. For the Galleon's part, the Popularis have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yanxia. Okay. So it seems that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. No, it's already happening. Yeah, so that we're going to be exchanging prisoners. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture.
According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma. Assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before
the rest of her days?
Yeah.
You mean until she gets her memory back?
Look.
That was just a really weird phrase to use there, because it sounds like, she's gonna grow old in Doma, she's gonna die there.
No.
Like, what?
You remember that was the deal that like if she gets memory back, then Asahi takes her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
yes,
that's what I'm saying. I think there was like a deadline on that. Like I think if it was like, if she doesn't get the memory by this time, then she's just gonna stay in Doma.
Yes, but the phrasing implies that she's not going to get her memory back. Like,
yeah.
I feel like the phrase should be until she gets her memory back. Like, there's no reason for us to believe that won't happen, right?
Okay,
like,
let me rephrase that. I think that the agreement is that like, if on this day she has no memory, then she stays in Doma, which means if she gets the memory later, then it doesn't matter because she's like the deadline has passed.
I don't remember that. I don't know if that's true. Actually,
I don't know if it's true either, but that's what it implies.
I don't think that's true. Yeah, because if you remember, even if that is true, actually, if she gets her memory back, she should go to jail. Like she should potentially even be executed. If she gets her memory back, then she's the same person she was before. She should not be living like in exile or isolation, or she should not be living like the same life that she is now. That shouldn't be happening.
Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it.
Agreed. Let us make straight ways for the Enclave. Then, Lord Hien will be waiting. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tataru.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely.
Okay, BIB. I guess we can speak to Tataru.
Alfino's been keeping a very careful count on his coins lately. I doubt he asked for a sip of water without asking the price first.
I'm very much in favor of the peace agreement between Doma and the Empire. Losing that imperial grip, I say, and let the trade routes breathe freely.
Yeah, because you're gonna earn on that.
Okay, we're going to Namai. Okay, BIB.
Welcome back.
Chi-Chi has her bucket.
Okay. Oh, that should like it.
She's in there.
Excuse me? The Twitch on my phone just died. Hold on. Guess I'm not ready to see the chat today. We could just teleport to the enclave, you know?
Yeah, but that takes away the flying. Okay.
No, someone is doing the same
Kuro.
quest, I think.
Why do you think the same quest?
Because they also just were at the same place and they are following me.
Uh-huh. I would say they're handing out the donation box.
Okay. But they were also at Uganda.
Kenkan. Enter the Kenkan. Okay. Off you know. We know the broad strokes from his letter, but I would hear the details of our Derman friend's progress from the Lord Hien himself. Let us say.
Ever since he drained our coffers dry buying that sword, Alvin has had his purse strings in a death grip. I can't even buy a cup of tea without him going on about the dangers of frivolous spending.
We've already dealt with that problem, but sure.
No, but,
Yeah.
but nobody told him. This is the thing. Nobody told him. Tataru kept it to herself.
I'm hoping for some voice acting, but we'll see. I see my letter reached you across Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Kosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Good gods, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, and he has shown signs of recovery, he made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it's high time he receives some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We'll visit him at once. Right, Alice? Shall we?
Open wide now.
Pleased to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself. I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... a gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you this is not.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink. What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man. Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman! I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Ah, okay.
Nice. So we've been talking this entire time muted. That's good.
It's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Iceland, for noticing.
You didn't miss anything.
All the hands. Thank you, Iceland, for noticing. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Should be fixed now. Should be fixed. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't like this part of the story, but we'll see. We'll see what they do with it, I guess. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her mortal grandchild. Yeah,
that's what I mean.
That's what we're talking about. Indeed. Had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I'm relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit.
But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him, you couldn't make it up. Although, I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget.
Aye. He has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains he will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for liege and land, and he will ask no more. And we will ask no more.
And what of his nurse? If Yotsui is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled.
That's you?
I don't know. Maybe that's Asahi? No, they would know. Okay, I guess me. This is no pretense.
That's Azula, right?
No, that's Yugiri. Where did she come from? Yugiri, out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami. A child's game. Even the warrior's shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken.
But see, like they're even emphasizing here that she's childlike. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's good enough for me, and everyone else, I would hazard.
Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts.
Understandably. She's as good as fastened to the chains around their necks.
Aye. Which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyu first. Out of sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are here at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The galleons are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks with Tsuyu.
Wait, how are you gonna take her to the docks? If she's supposed to be hidden.
Put her in a barrel.
Ah.
Okay, you're giddy.
Even after weeks of surveillance, it was difficult for me to accept that Yotsuyu's condition was genuine. But not as difficult as accepting Gosetsu's affection for her.
The one thing I don't like here is that if apparently she's been surveying her, sorry. I don't like that she didn't bring up the fact that she had a reaction yesterday. Remember? She had like a flashback of her memories coming back.
She had
it would have been nice if that was brought up.
She had the mirror that she was talking to.
Yeah. The skiff will take us to the meeting with the ambassador. Will you join? We will join you at the docks once preparations have been made. But yeah, like I feel like it makes Sugiri look a little bit worse if she's not noticing that stuff. It would have been nice. It would have been nice if she brought that stuff up. How it's like, hey, she like the way her behavior is very, very real, but like I've noticed there are some things that are a little bit off, and you know we still have to be cautious around her because there is a chance that her memories do come back.
Yeah, basically saying that like she doesn't have them yet, but it's possible it will happen in the future.
Yeah.
Like that, because like I don't like how a collection of warriors decided to be like, no, yeah, this condition is permanent. Like, who are you, doctors?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You can mount up, right?
You were unable to ride, Gideon. Oh, I heard Soko. Hello, Soko.
Hello, Soko.
Look at this normally sized dog that's Soko's mount.
LSA.
This is just what the Shiba looks like. Can you imagine Yotsuyu playing with balls on the floor? I don't know that we can think of her as the same person anymore.
I don't know. Shall we wait here then? Lord Hien should not be long. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She's nowhere to be found. It's okay, Yugiri was surveying her, right?
No, because she was with us, remember?
Kappa. What? But the Guardians will be landing in a matter of moments.
If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned?
I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it is possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether.
Wait, are you saying she just regained all memories all of a sudden?
Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord. I do not rightly know. I think... Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady amongst the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new-fallen snow it was. Was she someone important, my lord?
Hold on.
Have I done something wrong?
Hold on. This guy just said, I saw somebody I don't recognize. There was a hat covering their face.
Uh-huh. Well, that's why I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, but so how does he know that it was someone he doesn't know? What?
Don't worry about it. Wrong? No. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. It would seem that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come from this.
No good can come from this. Here, have some clothes. This, I guess.
Let's say.
Her memory must have returned. Why else would she run?
You know. Tatsuyu, I cannot see how the prisoner exchange, or indeed the peace process at large, can proceed. We have to find her, and soon. Yeah. Though his face betrays little sign of panic, Hien is plainly desperate to find Yotsuyu before something terrible happens. Seems Tsuyu has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility of her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me, but I would ask you for your aid nonetheless. I'll be at your service, Lord Hien. Now as before. Let us make the crossing and begin our search.
You go on ahead. Someone should let Yugiri know that what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side.
What do you mean? Just call her on a link pearl.
She doesn't use the phone, you know?
Uh-huh.
She's old-fashioned like that.
We have no way of knowing where Suyu is headed, so we best divide our forces. I'll take Kusakari and its surroundings. Alfino, if you will take the road to Castrum Fumnis. Right, forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Izuka Manor? One of the Namazu may have seen our quarry.
I like how Hien is aware of the Namazus.
If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the kami smile upon our efforts.
So, prediction time. God damn it, not this button. Prediction time. Do you think she suddenly got all her memories just in that instant? Or do you think she saw specifically the memory of her shooting Gosetsu and she thinks that either she's unsafe or she feels bad for what she did to him, so she ran away?
I just don't believe that she could run away at all. Like
Me
as
either,
in, I'm pretty sure there was security. Like,
no, they have no security. They haven't heard of
no
it.
security. No.
Gosetsu was the security, and he's in bed, so you know.
Ah, okay. It's too bad getting bathed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he did not notice when she disappeared.
I think it's reasonable to assume that she regained part of her memory, and if they want to keep being sympathetic with her, that she feels like she's a danger to Gosetsu because she knows that she shot him, so she just wants to protect him by leaving. I would assume.
Yeah, but I mean, I assume
I don't think they would go as far as having her like trying to kill herself. Probably just trying to get away.
Yeah. No, but I meant more like, do you think that she just knows everything, or she knows specifically that moment, and that's why she ran away?
Probably just that moment. But no, we'll see. We'll see. Gosa. Welcome to Yuzaku Manor. Yes. If there's anything you care to know, you need only a pale-skinned woman. I have seen no such traveler, sorry to say. Oh, sorry. Scaly-skinned Namazu, on the other hand, we have in abundance. Would you like a Namazu?
That was very enlightening, thank you. What have you done?
No.
Did you drink too much tea? Again?
Goku. Unusually pale skin. Yes. I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallows east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction, for the most part. Her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her.
I just want to point out that the Namazu are fishing.
Yeah, they eat fish.
That's not a problem.
I mean, catfish eat fish, ironically.
True, but they are fish.
They are. That doesn't stop them from eating fish.
Yeah, I guess so.
See no sign of Yotsuyu to the north. Perhaps she is somewhere further off to the northeast. Is that how Captain Fish looks like?
No. He should send it. Okay, so here's the thing. Namazus, I mean, look. They're not the best like group that is there, but they sure make for a lot of comedy and comedy screenshots. So I have a collection of just Namazu comedy.
That's great. That's great.
So we should definitely send some to Captain Fish and ask if that's him.
Still no sign of Yotsuyu. Perhaps she is yet further to the northeast. Okay.
Do you think she remembered the village and she went all the way to the village? We saw you, so good.
This is not really saying. But lying on the ground a short distance to the north, you spy a familiar-looking wide-brimmed hat.
Okay.
She turned into a hat.
She learned to fly.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
No, too late.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to...
Okay, prediction. We're about to have a riot scene or like an angry mob scene.
Yes.
Because she lost her hat, which means
Yes.
people can see her face, and
Yes.
she's gonna go into the village, and everyone's gonna know who she is, and everyone's
Yes.
gonna be yelling at her.
Yes.
And she's gonna be like, no, I'm sorry, I don't know what I did. And they're like,
Yeah, and she's just
kill
like
yourself.
she's just like trying to get away, but like they've seen too much.
okay, we'll see.
Okay.
Cursory glance is all that is required to confirm your suspicions. It is the same hat Yotsuya was wearing when you found her in Sakuzuki. Right. Before you ask, a search of Kusakari and its surroundings has yielded exactly naught. Save this chance reunion with you, I suppose.
Mistress Alice has gone to assist her brother at the castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here shortly after.
You gonna call them up on the link pearl? You gonna let them know?
I don't use
that we're
link
here?
pearls. They're magical.
Ah.
Only blades.
She's like, I don't trust the 5Gs.
Yeah, I don't trust yours and magics. They must mess with your heads.
Exactly. The radiation affects the horns.
It does.
Okay. How did you fare at Yuzuka Manor? Any sign of our mission guest? I have hat. Towards Amai. By the Kami, if the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the patties. The village square is yours. See, all I want is a scene where we spot her. She's like walking out into the village, and then we tackle her to the ground. Tackle her to the ground.
Oh my god.
Ah, no.
Why is she just walking up to people?
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead!
I too was surprised to learn of her survival. More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsuyu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you!
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Hello there. How did you enjoy the cinematic experience of the events unfolding?
You okay, Koopa? You okay?
I have not been okay for a long time.
I have my thoughts. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What's going
Okay,
on?
so
What's happening? What's happening, Kopa?
As they say,
what has happened?
As they say, the milk has spilled. I don't know if they say that in English actually. Do they say
Milk
that
is. We say the milk is spoiled.
Okay, that's
But
different.
I know what you're trying to say. But sure.
Like in Polish, it's basically like what's done is done kind of thing. Like the milk has already spilled. Like you cannot do anything about it.
Pandora's box is opened. You know.
Yeah.
Like, cannot be closed.
The
cat is out of the bag, is what they say in English.
Yeah, but that's more like a reveal kind of thing.
Yeah, true.
But like the milk is like, well, like you were trying to prevent this problem, but it already happened. So, like you cannot like prevent it anymore.
Yeah.
If anything, okay, let me guess. I feel like this should not be. Yes.
Okay, good.
I feel like this should not be enough to convince the populace, and also
I agree.
I think what Hien should have said, because he said it as if like, oh, and she's now the citizen of Doma, everything's fine. What he should have said is that like, we cannot rightfully judge somebody who does not remember their own crimes. So until such time arrives that she remembers them, she will be like contained in like our jail, whatever, like confined to some specific space. And like that's how he should have portrayed it. Like basically, she is being held as a prisoner until she is able to be properly judged. I feel like that would be a better way to phrase it. If you wanted to go this direction, that probably would be the way to go. Instead, like he made it like, oh, and until such time arrives, she is a citizen, so you better like live nicely with her. I'm like, I don't think that's working.
Yeah, So, when it comes to this scene, as you said, this was like the big. This was the. Like, this was meant to be the equivalent of the Raban speech, right? You have an angry mob, Raban comes in, okay, and he connects with the people, and he empathizes with them, and he addresses their concerns, and he settles everyone down. Like again, that's still probably like the best moment of Stormblood. Like is
100%. That was the best scene of the entire expansion.
Of the entire expansion.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that is the scene of the expansion. Is at least so far, like the best moment of this entire expansion, Stormblood, has been Raban's riot scene.
Yes.
And this was meant to be Hien's riot scene, his angry mob scene. And I agree that this fell really flat. And there's a lot here that should have been done better and could have been done better. So before even the speech, I didn't like that the little girl approached Azula when she did. I didn't think that it warranted it. It reminded me of the stoning scene in Al Amigo, okay, where they like again, it has to be a different writing team. There have to be different people writing different scenes, because they went so extreme with that. They had people kill someone on top of their daughter, right? They had an angry mob kill him for being associated with Garleans. He wasn't even Garlean, right? He was associated with them. And by associated, he was just a sympathizer. He was a Garlean sympathizer. He was a Garlean that wanted to like play by their rules. Like he didn't even do anything wrong. He did nothing.
I don't think sympathizer is the right word. It was more that like he was accepting the current stage of affairs because he thought that was the only way to leave. Like it wasn't like like he liked the Empire. He didn't like the Empire, but like he thought that was the only way to go.
He was like following their rules, and he was stoned to death on top of his daughter for it. Like that's how crazy that scene was. That was insane. That was actually insane. Just like the extreme violence for how uncalled for it was. Right? Now, I bring that up because here you have something similar. You have an angry mob kind of like turning on someone. This is someone who's like the equivalent of Hitler, right? Like Yotsuyo, she killed
people for sport.
She enjoyed torturing and killing her own people. Like she is a monster. Like she's an awful human being. Like she's like an actual despicable piece of shit.
This scene,
right? Like
this scene is like, oh, she was like mean to them, or maybe she was like a bad. No, she literally came to their village and like killed them or make them kill each other. Like
they made them kill each.
Like
she made them kill each other.
She's like 5 levels above, you know.
Yes, she made a kid kill his parents. Like what the fuck? Like so. I bring this up because they elevated their voices at her. Like they did nothing. Like they yelled at her for not knowing what she did, and they were upset with her. That's literally it. Like they were so tame with this character. I was like, what? Like if anyone, it like I'm not saying that they should have stoned her to death, but like for them to portray a group of people earlier in this very expansion of stoning someone who did nothing wrong, like technically, and for showing that extreme violence, and here being so tame with it, it felt weird for that to be in the same expansion. Like it felt weird for that to be in the same story. Like I'm like, what is happening?
I do
here?
agree that
like,
they shouldn't be tame. I don't think they would like be straight up aggressive just because the people who are left in the village, most of them aren't fighters. But somebody like Issei should just straight up fight her probably. But the thing is that like the one explanation for that scene had was that more that like everybody was just in shock. But like the shock should wear off like after the first few minutes.
Exactly, and I'm not saying that they should have killed her, but I'm saying that there should have been something more elevated here. I would have wanted for there to have been something more when it comes to their reaction to her, and then have the little girl step in, and instead of saying like, what does she say? She's like, can't you tell?
Did you see
like,
that she's scared?
Yeah, she said something like, well, of course she's scared. What are you talking? Yeah, exactly. That meant nothing. What would have been better is that if they had maybe started throwing things at her and started hurting her, have her step in and say something along the lines of, hey, like, we don't want to be as bad as her. Like we don't want to stoop to her level. We can be better than this piece of shit. We can be better than whoever the fuck this Yotsuyu person is. Okay, like we can be better than this. We can rise above this. We can be better people. And she has done things that are wrong. Yes, and she's hurt the people that we love. And she killed my parents. Like I'm pretty sure these kids are orphans because of her.
Orphans.
Right? She killed their parents and stuff. But like we can rise above that, and we can and that's not saying that what she did is okay and what she did is right or anything. No, not at all. But like, you know, like she can be like a bit of a voice of reason, and maybe sure you can have her give the orange or whatever. But like I would say that should be the case after like the more elevated and the more
there should be a stronger
the greater
reaction.
response. Yes. There should have been a stronger reaction. This warranted a stronger reaction than what the hell just happened here.
It's not like she's like, I don't know, a scammer. Like she literally was like a mass murderer.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's and on top of that, as you mentioned, then we have the speech scene, which again needed to be a little bit stronger here, talking about how like, hey, look, what she did is awful. What she did is unforgivable. Like, have him empathize, have him be understanding of where the people are coming from first, and then talk about how, look, I promise you that she has lost her memory. She is legitimately not the same person that she once was. But you know, maybe she gets her memory back one day. Maybe that happens. We will confine her. We will keep her away from from you. We'll keep you safe. We promise to keep you safe until the time comes where she gets her memory back or something like that. And we will emphasize that we will like dish out justice when that time arises or something, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say like that. That's why I don't want to, because the way you phrase it is like a little bit soft. It's like, oh, believe me. No. I want him to be just strict with it. Like right now, it is not right to judge her because like like in this state we cannot judge her. So until the time arrives, she's confined. Like just be strict about this. Like no like empathy. It's just like because of the state she's in, she's not being judged. But when she's like when she gets better, she will be, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Whereas like this was, as you said, this was a very like soft, like reaction or soft speech from Hien, where it almost felt like dismissive to how the people feel.
Yeah.
which is not what you want. It's not as bad as what like at least what she tried to say to her people, where she was like completely like ignoring them, and she wanted to like kind of like forgive and forget sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but this is like it's like we still needed something better
Like
here.
it was just not appropriate for the level of crimes that she has committed.
Exactly. For sure.
But speaking of the moment I saw the kid enter the persimmon, I was like, that also makes me think of something we've watched recently. Speaking of anime,
What?
this Little Fishman Island. Because it was like, do not be mad at my murder. That's literally the same theme. It's like, oh, the kids, they don't care, you know, kind of thing. It was literally the same theming.
Yeah, but again, that was after she got shot. Like she was dying. Like again, like we needed something more intense here. I feel to bring it home. And I only bring that up just because we did see some more like extreme things previously. Like that's also I brought that up before because they've delved into that like subject before. Like they've gone there, so it's not out of their own possibility for them to go there again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was again, like it just did not feel appropriate for the past that has happened, because it wasn't like they showed us like, oh, like she's like a very violent, I don't know, general. No. She personally enjoyed killing people. You know, it's a completely different kind of problem.
Yeah.
And like all of those people have lost family members to her.
Yeah.
So like it's not like you're gonna be like, no, please, like she's okay, and like that, but they're not okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need a moment, and then we'll talk to all these people. I'm gonna give the bucket to Karina.
Okay.
Baby.
Okay. Sure can, Heiston. I actually do have big cups like that. I do like my big teacups. By the way, random rounds time. I don't understand why in Final Fantasy the rings are always on the pointing finger. I feel like that's the one finger people use rings the earliest on, no? Because it's like inconvenient.
It's probably just emote related, so that the ring stands out when you're doing emotes.
Think so?
Maybe.
I don't know. I just feel like it makes more sense to put it on the other fingers than the pointing finger. It's just inconvenient whenever you like holding things and stuff.
Yeah, it is. Okay, back. Okay. Ise. I can't forget what that woman did to us, but I won't do anything towards Azami. Okay, Azami.
I'm not scared of her. Not anymore.
Kitty.
All of this over a persimmon. I failed to consider how she might endanger herself. Knowing she has the mind of a child, I should have continued my vigilance, not relaxed it.
Yotsu.
I don't know why everyone is so angry, but I got the fruit Gosetsu wanted. I hope he likes it.
But she does know why they're angry. She literally just had a flashback where she...
Yeah.
She was like...
Like she saw it and she's like, oh, so it's all true. So she knows, but she doesn't know, apparently. But what
that was the other thing
that
I was going to say is that he said that like she's also memory, so she's going to become a citizen. But at the same time, like we just saw that she just apologized for what she did.
She's
I think
like,
she
so
even said out loud.
Yeah.
She said out loud that she was referencing like a memory that she had. So like she's
we are
even
watching
expressing. Yeah, she's expressing to everyone that she's getting her memory back.
Yeah, we're watching her get her memory back in real life. It's like no, it's fine. But what I wanted to say, what do you think about her motivation?
No, it's just this fucking retarded.
No. Like,
you mean the motivation of the persimmon?
Yeah,
you mean
yeah.
That?
What do you think about her just going for the persimmon? No, what I wanted to say was that I think the fact that her entire motivation was helping Gosetsu makes whatever security Doma have very incompetent. Because I would understand if she like regained some of her memory and she like genuinely wanted to escape, that she would just like use her skills to find a way. But because that implies that she still has the mind of a child, they let a child escape the castle.
Yeah,
How
no,
bad
I
is
agree.
Security?
I think I said it when they revealed it in the I think like the first scene of the cutscene where we were live. That I think the motive. we were theorizing our own rationale and her own motivations, and it would have been better if she had regained a portion of her memory and she wanted to get away because of that. That just would have made for a better story, and it would have been a little bit more compelling. For her to literally just be looking for a piece of fruit, as you said, it takes away from the competency of those that are holding her, but it's also a little bit less engaging than there could have been a little bit more like maybe like reflection here, or a little bit more engagement with what is going on internally with Azula. Like they could have just been a more interesting story than just saying that she was just looking for fruits and looking for fruit for Gosetsu. Like I feel like that's the more.
Aisa is asking if they explain why she left. Yes, so the story is that Gosetsu said, "Oh, I really like persimmons from Namai," and then this person with a childlike mind with amnesia leaves, just leaves the castle where she's being held prisoner, and goes to the village that somehow she remembers where it is, because she didn't ask anyone. She just went there, and yeah, just went there for the fruit, and nobody like caught her on the way.
Yeah, whereas we were assuming that the reason why she left was maybe because she got some memory back, and maybe she felt guilty, or maybe she was like, again, trying to deal with the reality of the things that she had done in her previous life.
Yeah.
Which would have been a more interesting story, but no, apparently she's just looking for fruit. Which I feel like is a missed opportunity more than anything.
Yeah.
It's just disappointing because it's a missed opportunity to tell a more engaging story. Kian. Kian's face is a picture of relief. That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Suu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. What do you mean? That's not true.
Literally not true. She's like, oh, so I did that.
Yeah. This was no escape attempt.
Oh, Yugi, you're so far away. Nay, it seems it was an offhand request of Gosetsu's which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a persimmon.
Is she like yelling that from across all these people? Like...
I am yelling very loudly. My whisper carries over the mountains.
Okay. And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we have certainly taken the long way around, but let us continue on to Castrum Fulminus, and our meeting with the ambassador. Alfino and Alice should still be there, conducting their search. We're going to call them ahead of time?
No.
They have link pearls.
There's no reception here.
No, okay.
Hello? Alfie? Alfie? Hello? No, the signal is really weak. No, can't.
I went straight to voicemail.
Yeah, straight to voicemail. He seems busy.
He's got his link pearl in his pocket and he pressed it by accident. It's just like ended the call.
Unfortunate.
That happens.
I like that I have the demo just for that joke specifically. It's the only point of it being there. It's the only point of its existence.
Hello, Phoenix. Hello. At least her journey were not fruitless. See what you did there. You're giddy.
The Imperial airship has arrived. Whether our conscripts are aboard remains to be seen.
See.
I was sure Yotsui had fled, but it seems her memory hasn't returned after all. How foolish of me to not consider Gosetsu's craving for seasonal fruit.
Foolish. Okay, no. Lord Hien informed us of the uproar at Namai. Thank the 12 you found Yotsuya when you did. I did not think that what might have happened had you not. Tsuya.
Do we have to stay here long? He'll be waiting for his fruit.
So we're just not telling her why she's here?
No, even though we were speaking like literally over her head because Yugi was like 10 steps away.
seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. 'Tis time to meet with the ambassador. Okay.
Okay.
Give us some voice acting.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient. You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma. Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
We continue with the exchange as planned, then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
Handler.
Hello. Did you enjoy
Handler.
this experience?
Haha. Ah. What do you think?
Honestly, not much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I have like pretty much no feelings about this scene.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the fact that I'm mourning the waste of a character that is Zuko.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could be a very interesting character, but they decided to go with this, so he's completely uninteresting.
Did you notice that they didn't even have her mom speak? They
Nah, no. But also,
no.
I understand that like his whole point was to like trigger her, because that would be like strong memory, so he could trigger her. But is it really the best course of action to convince someone to do what you want, to present them with the people who specifically like got rid of her? like her father literally sold her. Like how would that make? Yeah, but how would that make her want to come with him?
That it doesn't matter what she wants.
I guess so.
Right?
Yeah,
like
I guess so. I guess they only
yeah.
need her to have the memories.
Yeah, and it worked, right? Like, the only thing that I didn't like here about this exchange was I was talking about it on stream. I didn't like Hien's reaction. I didn't like that he. I just didn't like his reaction. Just because, in my mind, at least, if you're captive, if Yotsu, if your captive is at risk of being a danger to you, then you would want to know that, right? Like I don't think it's a bad thing for her to get her memories back. I think it's a bad thing if you're intentionally like burying your head in the sand and avoiding signs and trying to act as if everything is normal when everything isn't normal. Like trying to act like everything is fine when it's not. Like if she's actually getting her memories back and if she's actually turning back into her old self, then you'd want to know that as her captor, right? Like that is something that benefits you to be aware of, right? So like I don't like the idea of Hien reacting emotionally like that in a way where he's like where he doesn't like that this is happening. Whereas like I would say it's a good thing. Like if she gets triggered and gets her memories back, then then we want to know that, right? Like
see, it's complicated. Because on one hand, I agree that like you would want to know, but also like it almost seems like Hien has already forgiven, and like he's okay with her just not being punished essentially.
But it's a bad thing, right? That's like
yeah, which I was gonna say, which I don't think is right considering his position and stuff. However, I like my takeaway from this was less so that he didn't like what was like done, and more like that he was like disgusted by the methods essentially. It's like, oh, that's like, why would you do it like this way or something?
No, I disagree with that because, like, if you remember, if that was the case, then he would never have had them meet to begin with, right? Because for all he knows, her brother and the brother and sister, their relationship could also maybe be as fucked up for all he knows.
He doesn't know the brother though. Like he said, he doesn't know the brother, and the brother did not like give him any reason to believe that he would be the same as his parents in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like because that's the thing that like up to this point, I don't think they even knew that she has a brother.
Mm-hmm.
So like he had less information about him, but like the parents were more obvious. Like clearly, like Hien knows like what her parents did. So like he just found it disgusting that he would use them for that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I still don't. I still stand by the idea of like. Of it being beneficial to know if her mental state is unstable. And they confirmed that as well, which I thought was kind of weird. They kind of glossed over that. They can like the fact that she reacted the way that she did, like, tells us that like, oh, okay, then she is getting her memory back, right?
But we already knew that from the previous cinematic.
Yeah, but this like further confirms that, right? And like no one spoke about it. No one brought it up. Like, what? I knew better than not to trust Asahi, but that was the dirty trick. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I have sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them.
Oh, Alfino has a funk. You have that look, Alfino. What is it?
Oh, nothing of consequence, most like. We can discuss it upon our return. Okay. I guess we just return.
Okay, we just return, okay? We have returned.
Okay. Gotta say.
I suppose Tsuyu is to become an official Doman citizen. But what then? Will they keep her hidden here forever? Or might she one day be allowed to walk amongst her countrymen? Yeah, that's the problem. She shouldn't. Regardless of what happens, she shouldn't.
So it would seem there will be one less prisoner at the exchange. I only hope Yotsuyu's presence here will not present further problems. We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Help! 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 Help me!
If only I hadn't remembered. He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu! A font of misery! You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugani and start a new business.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu!
What?
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Please. I don't want to die.
Any sign of her? What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Wow, what an enjoyable movie! Isn't that a great experience to watch? And there are definitely not the same problems happening over and over.
Did you like the cinematic experience?
Look, if I was more eloquent, I would find better words, but that was the first thing that came to my mind, okay? Fun fact, I actually had a friend who, whenever, the more angry he would get, the more, like, proper he would speak. Like, that was just his thing.
So what's up?
You know, all that happened, that's its own problem, right? How did she escape twice in a span of 20 minutes?
Do you remember how directly after the first escape, like Hien literally said that he was going to increase security to make sure that didn't happen again?
Do you remember how Yugi said that, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, like, relax my observation. I should have, like, watched her the whole time.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of that? Because the writers don't.
The characters don't.
The characters don't.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it is my fault that I gave her a room instead of a cell. You know, a room can still have guards. You're not that short of people. You can still have guards. Like, the only reason why she wasn't in jail was because Gosetsu was watching over her. But if Gosetsu is not watching over her, then she should have guards. That was just incompetent. That's why it annoys me. Because, like, what happened is, like, whatever, it happened. But, like, it annoys me, like, the complete lack of competence when we were proven before that Hien is competent. So why is he not now?
I think that's the most important thing is that specifically this quest line, what it does more than anything is that it makes us think less of the character of Hien, which is a negative thing because, as you mentioned, coming into this quest line, like, we were liking the character more. Like, we were very reserved. Like, there was definitely a lot wrong. We spoke about it earlier. A lot wrong when it came to his portrayal in the MSQ. But coming into the post patch, like, again, like, we liked the dialogue,
yeah, we were impressed,
and the political, like, back and forth that was happening between Hien and the brother, and just, like, the aftermath of bringing together his people and all this stuff. Like, it was these were all good things, and we had good things to say about the character. But this quest line, this string of events, makes him, as you said, it makes him seem incompetent. It gives you a reason to dislike the character, because of one thing is, you know, having lacked security around the character of Tsuyu, but the other thing is what you brought up before is the fact that it feels like the writers have already decided that Hien has forgiven Azula for what she's done, which is why like security was so lax. And it was so unconcerned. But that's, like, I would say that's a negative thing though. Like, why? Like, I don't think it's a positive thing that he made that decision. Again, like, it feels like the writers they want you to empathize with the character. They want you to like the character. I'm referring to Azula. They want you to forget about who she is, and they want you to be like Hien and be like, oh no, yeah, she's fine, she's a good person, like, she's a different person, like, you can forgive and forget, sort of thing. Like, that's how they want you to feel. But I would say that they failed in doing that. They failed in expressing that and having you come to that kind of opinion or come to that conclusion.
They keep emphasizing it, like in the entire dialogue in this cinematic. They kept doing it. It's like, oh, look, it's the parents. The parents made her that way. It's not her fault that she's that way. I'm like, but she's still a monster.
And even before that, like I remember because this reminded me that we had a discussion about this like however many sessions ago, but if you remember, one of the issues that I had with Yotsu's backstory is that I wanted it to be more intense. Do you remember me saying this about how the problem with her becoming like a pleasure girl, the problem with them painting that in a negative light is the fact that apparently in Kugane it's like a profession.
Yeah, it's
like
a normal
like a
profession.
Thing.
It's not like, it's not like looked down upon at all.
Yes, it's not like illegal. Like it's not looked down upon. Like it's not. There aren't as many negative connotations to the role of having that kind of role in society.
She wasn't even like a sexual worker. She was just like they said that like people would just like look at her essentially, and she would just sit there.
Yeah.
Like she was like I think they even said that like she like barely even interacted with anyone. Like that was just her thing. She was just so like just shut off from everyone, and people appreciated that.
Which is why, if you remember, I said like we had a big rant about it. I spoke about how they needed to have her be abused. Like they needed to have like to emphasize the fact that like she was working in this, but also like people were taking advantage of her and they were treating her poorly. Like to be able to try to sympathize with the character. Like they needed to hammer down that point, but they didn't. They didn't do any of that. So I don't feel as strongly when they like they try to do the callback where he's like, oh, maybe I can sell you again sort of thing, and they try to make the character look despicable. But like I don't blame her parents for how she turned out just because based on the information that we've been given, like one thing doesn't lead into the other.
I wouldn't go that far. It is still their fault because they mistreated her, but it's not like she's innocent because of that.
Sure. I'd take a stronger sense about that. Like people, like again, because like sex workers are like just a thing in this world. Like no, what you expect every single sex worker to turn into like someone that like kills people for fun? Like no, like that's not one doesn't equate the other.
Like the thing is that she was sold. That like she was like
but like that's not good enough. I said this. That's not good enough. You need it to be more. Like there needs to be more there for you to feel like more empathy for the character. Like that's not. It's just not good enough for me at least. Like it doesn't justify. It doesn't make me feel sorry for her. But they want you to is the problem here. And I don't know. I also was going to bring up previously that I thought when she initially disappeared that she was going to try to kill herself. They went that far here where she almost where they played around with that idea. When they did, I was like, oh, like they could have her kill her parents and then kill herself, but like nah, apparently she's just like,
I also thought she was speaking about that. I thought that they're gonna do that, but no.
Yeah, apparently not.
But also you were saying how like how we were talking about like it seems like Hien has forgiven. I think the whole thing is that the point of this story is that Gosetsu, like, taking care of her is something that nobody else could do. And I feel like it should stay that way, at least for years. Like, I feel like it's too fast for anyone to be able to like... I don't even want to say forgive her, but like, to like accept it. Like, I feel like because Hien was upset about this, like he was arguing with Gosetsu about this, but like he let him do it. But I don't think he should accept that. And it seems like he did.
Yeah.
Which, as you said, like led to what happened. Which by the way is ridiculous because we didn't need everyone to sit there with Gosetsu to tell him what happened. Like Yugiri could have been still watching her. Wasn't that literally her task? Like literally Hien, like there wasn't even a scene in the very exchange where like Hien nods to Yugiri to follow Yotsuyu. So like that's literally her job to follow her, and then they just decide not to. What else do you think?
I'm still a little bit. I don't know if I want to say perplexed. They still haven't really made it clear what kind of relationship she has with her brother.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
she seems.
I guess.
Like when he appeared, to me it was like my first thought was like, what makes Asahi think that she won't just stab him on the spot right there?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, obviously she didn't.
Yeah, like but like we don't know the reason
as in,
why.
what does that tell us? That tells us that maybe they're on good terms. Maybe she likes him. Maybe she doesn't. She called him a worm.
Yeah, I don't think
so
they're
like
on good terms. I think it's more like they recognize who they are, and she basically like, to me it seems like she finds him someone useful. Not necessarily that she likes him, but that he's useful.
Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't think that was made clear. The other issue that I have is that, unfortunately, I do think that we spoke about this at the time, but I do think that they did a disservice when it comes to Azula's character, because they also portrayed her to be very emotional, very like inept as a villain. So she's not like, they never portrayed her to be very like political, unfortunately, and very smart. So
yeah, definitely.
Like, yeah, so like, I don't know. You get the impression that like, it's weird. It's a weird dynamic. You get the impression that like he's maybe like smarter than her, and maybe just using her.
Yeah, just playing.
But it's
her.
weird
He
because
seems to be playing. Her.
Yeah, but it's weird because she's meant to be the older sister, and like, and it's a weird dynamic, and I don't know if I like it. I think it's just the problem is that I wish that she was just smarter. I just wish that they'd portrayed her to be like a smarter, more calculating person, and then that would make this more interesting to have her and her brother who are in line with that, and have them be like a stronger force together. Whereas right now it feels like she's just a tool.
Yeah,
like,
she's a tool. She's a blade.
Yeah, which is a shame because that makes the character less interesting, right? Like.
Yeah. See, I can't even properly like analyze the situation with Azula and Zuko, as we call them, because I still think that this is less interesting story than if Asahi was actually genuine. I think it would just make for a more interesting story. Whether like however it would follow in the end, I think it would make for a more interesting story if he was genuine. Because then again, you could actually explore the conflict of like, you know, what is the right thing to do, kind of thing. Where like he's like, no, they're just bad people. So like you kind of remove that conflict.
Because I think that if he was a genuine person, then I think it'd be a more interesting dynamic as well, because then there'd be a different power dynamic between him and his sister. Like if he was a more kind-hearted person, then she would be a threat to him as well, right? And you'd have like, again, you'd have a very different power dynamic between the two of them, where he would be wanting to be more complacent, or more he'd want to try to like appeal to her in some way.
I don't know if complacent is the right word, but like, cause again, like they portray him as a smart person, but like just, you know, like somebody who was like raised in what's it called, like he wasn't poor growing up, basically. Like someone who was like, you know, well kept, well educated and stuff. Like he never like wanted for anything, and like that would make an interesting story where like he comes from that side of things, where like he has this like high ideas about everything because he never like had these kind of problems in his own personal life, and then he comes to this and it turns out like this more complicated than that or whatever, and like that would be an interesting story to explore.
No, I'm just referring to their dynamic, like in that moment. If he was more genuine, if he walks, it's like this has been expressed in media before, but like the idea of him walking in on his parents being killed, and she just killed them in front of him, and the change in dynamic where she's dangerous, and he knows that, and he has to navigate that as well.
But
right,
but
like that's more interesting to me.
Yeah, but
right?
not like
the
he's,
idea.
but not like he's like scared or shocked. Like he knew this would happen, but like he has to navigate.
Yeah. But he has to navigate that, otherwise he'll be killed. Like,
Yeah,
like that idea
That would
like
be
is more interesting. Yeah, for sure. Because it's like you have to like work your way and you have to try to navigate like a dangerous animal sort of thing.
Yeah, basically,
right?
yeah. Like it's basically like, yeah, like yeah. I think
like
that would make
that's
for
interesting.
a very interesting story. And again,
yeah,
this is the funny part because this happens in like in here in 5000. This happens in a lot of like shows that we're watching like off stream. I don't like when villains are just evil. Like that's boring. Like give me the like, you know, more complicated story. That's what you said. Like him like having to like having like genuine intentions, but having to navigate around Yotsui. That would be interesting. But like instead they both just they're just evil, and like, you know, at that point like I stop caring because they're just evil. So why does it matter who they are? You know. No, I'm just like again, because like this happens in other shows that we've been watching as well. It's like, guys, can we just have antagonists that are not one-dimensional? Can we have like opposing factions that aren't just like black versus white?
No, I mean, but they did that, right? Like that's why they tried to bring back the guy. What's his name? The guy that died, then they brought him back. Huh?
Nero?
No. What? No, this expansion.
This expansion?
Yeah.
Not Gosetsu.
Xenos.
Xenos? Ah, yeah, the Emperor.
Yeah. The kid.
How is that? How is that what I'm saying?
Because you're talking about not having a one-dimensional character, and if you recall, like we spoke about their specific dynamic between him and $4. So yeah, that's what I mean.
It's gone.
It's directly in reference to.
But it's gone.
I know that. I know, but like that, I'm telling you that's most likely why they decided to make him not dead, is to reuse him. But they ruined it because they already ruined the potential dynamic that they would have had with $4. But like that's why.
Even
that's most likely why
even if they wanted to like salvage this, what you do is instead of bringing him back, you just go from $4's perspective specifically, and like her dealing with his death. Just go from that point then. Like if this is like what you're working with and you want to salvage that part of the story, then go from that angle. Like go from the angle what it means to her, like what happened.
Yeah, but they just chose to bring him back.
Yeah, I know. It's just. I'm saying there are better ways to do it.
No, yeah, there are. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, Soka.
That's nice.
Yeah. Fun fact: I tried to put on idle camera yesterday because like I haven't used that in a while, and I just had the game in the background, and the game repeatedly decided to put camera on the pillow that was under my character's butt, so it was just various shots of my character's butt. It's like,
lovely.
Thank you. That's what I wanted.
All right, prediction time.
Mm-hmm.
What are your predictions? So she's got her memory back. She wanted to kill herself. She didn't kill herself. She's gonna work with her brother for something.
Hold on. Before
how do you think?
Before we get to predictions, like I completely forgot about that point. What do you think about her feeling bad about things? Because that piece of dialogue when she was about to kill herself, that piece of dialogue suggested that it's not that she's like trying to kill herself because she's captive, but it's because like she has done horrible things and they are being nice to her and she cannot stand it.
Mm-hmm.
as if like she feels bad for what she's done, when I don't think she has any remorse, really. That like also like threw me off a bit.
I agree that was out of character. Like for me, I would have thought that we didn't get to talk about it. I would have thought that she would have tried to kill herself when she was getting her memory back, but not when she had gotten her memory back. Like that would have made more sense.
When she had
right?
like only the pieces and like she only had like the images of like horrible things that happened, that makes sense that like it would like be like too much for her to bear. But like when she had like full like view of things, it just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I agree. Like this, like the fact that she tried to kill herself tells me that the writers don't understand the character. But again, they want, as I said before, they want you to be empathetic with the character, and having a character almost kill themselves like is a way to do that, and say that they feel remorse for what they did, even though it doesn't make sense that they would feel remorse for what they did.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for her to feel remorse, and seconds later she's just killing her parents. Like I don't think she has remorse. Like I don't think that's just a feeling that she has, you know?
Yeah.
So like it was just weird to put it there suddenly.
So what are your predictions?
For what?
For the conclusion of this character, and where the story takes this character, the character of Azula.
She will be Asahi's pet. She will be forced to work under him because he can give her the means to do what she wants.
Okay.
And she will begrudgingly agree just because she knows that he has the resources.
Okay.
But she's like, you know, he's too smart to let her lose.
So you think that she survives the expansion?
Oh, that's a better question.
Well, that's I'm telling you the conclusion of this character. I'm not talking just this quest. I'm talking about like where this story goes in Stormblood. Bearing in mind we have like 3 patches left.
What is the end of the character? She will be killed by the end of the story. However, right before she dies, she will be sorry for what she's done.
Yeah.
That's the prediction. I mean, she has done horrible things that she will be able to survive. She already did once. So to point that out.
True. They already brought her back. Do you think
like,
that's what killed her?
I like there is a slight chance that they would just like do it again, but that would be silly. At that point, that would be silly. Like you can't do it twice. Right?
So do you think Gosetsu kills her?
Ooh. No.
Do you think she kills Gosetsu again?
No.
Okay.
No, but I only say that because Gosetsu is bedridden, and that's the only reason. Like he no longer is a threat to her.
Nah, he'll get out of bed soon.
I'm gonna say so.
He's not going to be in the bed for the rest of the expansion. That's not going to happen. He'll get out soon.
I don't know. Maybe he will get out, but like I don't think like they said that he will no longer be a warrior. So like he won't be like actively part of it.
Yeah, he's going to come out of retirement again. He's gonna feel responsible for him babying this murderer.
and then he will like do it himself to like atone for his sins.
Yeah, maybe.
But he already did that.
Yeah, that's the thing. They already did that. Yeah.
That's literally what the scene with the roof was about. That he was willing to stay there with her.
Yeah.
Because he himself does not feel like his conscience is clear. Like they already did that.
Yeah. So my prediction is that she kills her brother. I think.
No, yeah, I think she
because she already killed her mom, she already killed her dad. Yeah, I think she kills her brother.
I think
that's almost 100%.
I think she will kill Asahi if for no other reason because Asahi is overconfident and he will just he will just sleep at some point and she will kill him.
Yeah, because they wrote him to be like a comically evil character.
Yes.
He's gonna
yes.
be comically overconfident, and
Yeah.
then she's gonna comically kill him. Yeah.
Comically
It's all just
kill
gonna be comical. Yeah, she's just gonna comically kill him. Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna use like confetti, and he's gonna like
Uh-huh.
drown in a ball pit or something.
Yeah.
And then
it's
the
gonna
clown
happen,
car
so-
shows up.
Yes. So
Okay.
she's gonna kill her brother. I think Gosetsu confronts her,
Mhm.
and I think she kills herself. I think she's literally gonna kill her entire bloodline, including herself. She's gonna kill her mom,
Possible,
her dad, her
possible.
brother, and then herself. I think
Possible.
that's what's gonna happen. Because
they
as you
al-
said, because
they
they
also did that.
they already she did, but they already had Gosetsu like fight, like, you know, they already had that moment, so they're not going to do that again. But I do think there's going to be like a confrontation between them, and then
Yeah.
in the cinematic, like mid speech, like again, he's like trying to like, maybe even Gosetsu's trying to talk her down, and he's like trying to say like, hey, you know, dango. he's like,
I can
you're a
see
good
it.
person.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
it
you're a
where,
good
like, he
person
tries
at
to
heart. You
convince
don't have
her.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to be like this. You don't have to be a bad person. You don't have to kill people. I know that you probably even kill more people from here to whatever this happens. But you know what? You don't have to, and you can be nice, and you can rub my back, and you can eat some
Oh,
dango,
that-
and
that's-
we can
that's
have
an offer,
persimmons.
No, but
and
I
then
can
she's
see.
gonna be like, you know, I could, and then she just like cuts her throat or something. Like,
She would be like, I choose death. Anything but rubbing your back.
I think that's in my mind that's like the cliche way of writing
Possible. Yeah, possible.
this and wrapping all this
But
up.
again, they already did that. She already tried.
No, this time she'll succeed. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of repeating stories, that's literally what Xenos did. Just want to point that out. Xenos also.
What did Xenos do?
So.
He did, but he didn't.
Yeah, but he did.
Yeah, but he survived. It's because he had really strong clothing. Do you remember? Do you remember that?
The kimono
remember-
saved him.
Do you remember the line where they said that he didn't kill her because she had really strong fabric in
Yes,
her
the,
kimono?
the
whatever
fabric
the
of her kimono was really dense, so even though he cut her, she was fine. What?
Yeah.
That is a genuine line that was said. That was not ad-libbed. That was a
Yeah,
genuine
that was
line.
genuine.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why Zeno survived. He tried to stab himself, but had a really strong kimono.
Yeah. Like those Garlean clothes, they don't make them of regular fabric, you know? Because she would probably wear Garlean clothes, you know? She was a viceroy, after all.
I think they've written themselves in a really weird place when it comes to Gosetsu, because I think he should die, but I think he should have died at the mansion or at the castle.
Yeah. I think
Because he didn't die there, I think they missed the opportunity, and I don't think they can kill him anymore. Because if they do, then it's
Yeah.
like it will fall flat if they try to kill him, because they already did.
Yeah. He was already dead.
He was already dead. Yeah. I hope that they can salvage Hien's character. As I said before, because of this entire quest line just makes Hien look stupid. It just makes him seem like naive, and it portrays him in a poor leadership light.
I don't even know if I would call it naive, but more like... What's the word for it? We're like somebody who like easily changes their feelings. Because like I feel like it's not quite the same as naive, because it's not that he's like trusting people easily, but more like that
it
he
is
changes his
naive.
judgment.
Remember how many times did he say, "It's my fault. I should have increased security"? That happened like four different times.
But what I mean is that like
He just doesn't. He just says things. He just doesn't do them.
yeah, but that's not what I'm pointing out. I'm pointing out more that like out of all the people, he should be upset at Yotsuyu, and then like Gosetsu is like, no, it's fine. It's like, okay, it's fine. It's like, you know, he just changes his feelings like way too easily.
No, but he's addressed his own mistakes multiple times, and
True.
nothing changes.
True.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
it's
That's
not
why I'm
naive.
saying that he comes off just inept, I guess. Did he hit his head too? Is that what you're saying? maybe. I don't know.
I mean, he was like healed by them all when he was lost, if you remember. That's why he ended up in the step in the first place.
True. Come on, go to kill her. Cuts a punchline. She'll slap him to death. True. But yeah. All right, Alice. Let's continue this.
So Asahi got his way in the end, at an unspeakable price. He is a vile little worm, isn't he? I also wanted to like point it out, I guess. I mean, it's complicated, but from the very little information that we got, it doesn't seem like Asahi had that much connection with his parents either.
Yeah.
Because they say like, oh, how could he do that? But I feel like kind of like Azula, like he just didn't have much connection to them. Like they're basically strangers to him at this point.
Well, like that's, I mean, that's the issue here is that like, I don't think they portrayed enough, in my opinion, for you to feel as strongly about Azula's characters and how Azula's parents and how they treated her. But on top of that, like you would have thought that her brother would have had a better relationship because he wasn't sold off, but apparently
was sent
not.
Off. If you remember, they specifically said that they sent him off for education in Empire. So it sounded like he wasn't part of their lives either.
Yes, but like he still ended up the way that he did, which almost implies that had nothing to do with it. That like,
I don't know.
Right? Like for them both to end up in a similar place, in a similar position, despite having different lives, like there's something else there, right? Yeah. Like it's. I guess what I'm saying is that it almost doesn't seem like their parents had anything to do with it. Maybe? I don't know.
Don't know about that. We don't have much information about what happened there.
We don't. It's weird. Because you would think that he would have a better relationship with them.
Yeah, like he would be like they're like, you know, praised like hair or something.
Yeah, they're like spoiled child.
Yeah, like the spoiled child, because you know, oh, you're so educated and you like have all this like, you know, social credit, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Like you'd think so, but apparently not. So like I don't.
Yeah.
You giddy.
Like he didn't, like the parents didn't even mention it, like, oh, Asahi brought us here. It was like no, like they took us here. Like so like it didn't seem like Asahi was even involved.
Yeah.
Yotsu hid her recovery well. I had no inkling that her memory had returned. We literally saw it happen!
She crashed out in the village in front of everyone. What are you talking about?
She cried and screamed out loud in a village full of people. That was not... Okay. I keep asking myself when it could have happened. At the meeting with her parents, perhaps? But then, why would she... Nay. There is not to be gained from such conjecture. Alfie, please tell me you actually use your eyes.
So, Yotsuyu has returned to the bosom of the Empire after all. I cannot say I'm surprised, but what I struggle to fathom is Asahi's aim in all of this. Okay.
See, I look, Alfino is actually competent at least. Like he knew this would happen.
Yeah. We recovered the Nari's remains, and will hold the cremation anon. Would that they had never again set foot in Doma. Right, that was the other thing I was gonna say, is that like I was confused that they were even there in the Enclave. Her parents.
Yeah, this was just very random for them to just be there.
Yeah, because from my understanding, they didn't follow us to the Enclave. We kind of went our separate ways until the prisoner exchange. So it felt really weird for them to suddenly show up. They had a line that made it sound like they were banished to Doma. Like
that they were like sent to live there, probably because like, then Yotsuyu would see them more often and it would trigger her. But we never allowed that.
Yeah. It was like an afterthought line that was added like later. I brought the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. Let's say.
It's the
same dialogue. Yeah. Lord Hien seems keen to take stock of the situation. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into the Guardian's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. I'm fine with it. Okay, sure. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos...
Remember that when they inserted Xenos into this story?
Oh yeah, he met him when he was a kid or something. Yeah. Randomly. And that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. Wise precaution. If the main structure of the Castrum Fluminus is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order.
The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit.
Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope to be at least of some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the Castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Segimune, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable on the water, assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. The canoe? Okay.
Yes, the canoe. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealing with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Mielikka? I suppose not. Which one?
I suppose not.
Yeah.
You can count on me sounds kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose I won't be alone.
So yeah, I suppose not.
Yeah, whatever. Well, that was enthusiastic. Were you hoping to join Yugiri and Alfino on their Skulky mission by any chance? Yes, I must protect Alfino.
I'm certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same.
My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands.
Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat with them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity.
Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alfino and I shall be about our task.
And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may take some convincing.
so hello, Mix.
Hello, Saka. Hello.
Hello.
It's raining.
I like how you have to put the umbrella down to do an emote. So what's the plan?
Oh, what time is it in the Americas? This might be a good time to queue up, actually.
Okay, then be right back. I need a break this time.
Okay. We'll be able. I'll gotta send the bucket. Hända. Murding is so strong you have to hide anything in your hands or it could explode. True. It's starting to be a better time to queue up for the Alliance, yeah. Reset was about 40 minutes ago too. Yeah, I think now should be an okay time. So it might just queue up and try once Scoopball arrives. The Ridorania Lighthouse. Yeah, 4.3. How many patches were there in total? There was 4.3, 4.4, 4.5. No, but those are 4.6. Okay, okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We still have to get around to doing Eureka at some point. True, true. I heard it can be grinded out relatively quickly. Relative. You have to commit to it though. No time for Eureka. 4.56. Okay. I see. I mean, to be fair, we've already done like a bunch of that content, I guess. Like we did all of the Deltascape stuff, and I would imagine that was like spread out throughout all these patches. Same with the Genbu stuff, like the little animal quest line. But yes, we have to get around to doing Eureka. I'm pretty sure Eureka is also where the Xenos weapon is, right? Like the relic weapon. I think it's also tied to Eureka. It's all tied in. Both are released during the patch. Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello.
What did I miss?
Nothing. Just go back. Let's go back, and we are ready to queue up.
Oh.
It's ready for the lighthouse. Oh!
Insta queue.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Oh.
Pappy. Damn. It's been years.
Are we sure it's the correct one?
How long have we been trying to do the lighthouse? Jesus. There you go. Damn. I'm locked in.
I do not remember any of the story.
There's like a group of entertainers on a skyship.
Yeah, that much I remember. And they were looking for the father, and then they found the father.
Yeah, the father's like an archaeologist. Apparently there's like a city under the city.
Mm-hmm. And there are crocodile people.
They're crocodiles. The sun is like really angry.
The sun is really angry, okay.
He is. I don't know why he's angry, but he's just really angry.
I don't remember that part. Oh, I remember.
I think it's related to like how he feels about his family or something. Like he wants. I don't know.
I remember that the crocodile people like then helped us or something.
No, remember they shot each other, but they were still alive. Do you remember that? There was like a cutscene where, where one of the crocodiles shot the other guy, but then they just got up and they flew away.
Good check. Sure, I can eat some food. Why not? VRC.
I just tsunami.
Yeah, but it's important which side is the edge. Yep. I ran the wrong direction. Because the thingy was chasing me, so I couldn't run. Heal me, please. Thank you. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. The first one is always like this because I'm trying to... I can either look at the enemy or do my rotations. I cannot do both. It's not our incantation. Important. I assume this is important. No! No! Once he gets you, it's too late. You cannot escape. I died like 4 times. I get up and I just fall over. I give up. I don't need to fight. You can do it. Go without me.
We did it.
I only
And
died
no
4
one died.
times. Only 4.
God damn it. God damn it, goodbye.
It's not my fault that he traps me. We'll have to read it later.
We'll come back to that later. Yeah.
Hopefully we can. Soka has lags.
We're in the aqueducts.
Hey. I would say that this whole alliance raid has really impressive structures. They look cool.
Yeah.
Such elevation. Oh no.
True. Was not my intention.
I thought only we're moving that, but apparently not.
Everyone moves it.
But to that extent.
keep going up. Oh, hello.
The heat of the night
Gigas.
not beckon. Beacon? Beck. Okay. Well, how many times am I gonna die this fight? Make bets.
Do you remember the Lighthouse story? It was boring to the Iron Strait story was boring to me. I would say that it's maybe not the most engaging one that we've had so far, for sure. I think it might also be partially because it's taken so long to queue up for us as well. Like,
where am I supposed to be? Not here. Okay, thank you. Cool. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Okay.
I mean, this is a unique character model.
Yeah. I
appreciate that.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna press buttons and look where it goes. If there's any ability, I'm not dodging it. I dodged that! Okay, you saw that on my screen. I was not on the circle. How did I die? We'll try not to die immediately. I'm blind. I can see. I think we meant to study this.
It looked like whenever you stand in it, you turn it, so we were turning it away from the party. You see like the hands change.
Nobody should put me in responsibility of the cameras. This is not even the end, is it?
Let's go.
Why is this so hard?
That was easier than the first fight.
It was easier
shorter.
than the first fight, unironically. No, it was easier.
Yeah. The first fight it was more difficult to see where he was tsunamiing, like which side he was doing it on. here it's like a little more visually. It's just a little more visual, seeing like what to avoid. Grid scrolling.
That looks.
Oh, we're playing chess.
Are you sure this is chess? We see.
Sure,
I
it
guess
could
I'm
be
gonna go
checkers.
with the, Okay. Oh, they're so cute.
They gain HP.
Okay. We're running on cogs.
The grid scrolling.
Even what is even happening in the party chat? They are talking about whether 1 is a prime number, for those who cannot see. Oh, it's the scary robot. You know,
Yeah.
like the mouse.
Now I'll be ready for the next pulverize.
No! Oh no! I just charged my thingy and now he's gone. I hate when that happens. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, someone died. Damn it, I wasted my ability.
Ah, fuck.
Very good. I'm afraid he's looking in my direction. It's not very good.
No, he's doing math. That's why they were making jokes.
Oh no!
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which number?
2, 3? 3?
2.
2?
This is multiples of 4.
Oh, I didn't need. Okay. Multiples of 4 is not 2.
That was multiplied into 4. I got it wrong.
I can't read as I'm fighting. What do you expect from me?
Got it wrong?
Yeah, apparently we're all wrong. Inaccuracy will be punished. I'm dying.
Oh, that's why they were talking about math. That's yeah. It's because it's a math boss.
Okay, what does that mean? I cannot answer a question that I cannot see. Oh, it's going one of those. Okay.
That's close. Oh, he's dancing. Ah, couldn't dance.
Hello there.
But yeah, I think when the math questions pop up, I think everyone gets a different question. Question mark?
I think so. But it asked me for multiplies of 3 and I stood on 3 and it said wrong. I think. Maybe it was
Yeah, I was confused by that as well. I was confused by that because it said wrong on my head, but there was someone else next to me that got it right.
Ah.
Because you can see the results of other people.
Yeah. I do not understand this mechanics. Oh, somebody disconnected.
Nah, we got him. We did it. Oh no, he's subtracting.
Increasing difficulty. Oh no. He will learn to divide.
Okay.
Ah shit.
Aligning current vitals with specified multiples.
Primes.
Activate vitals to primes.
Sure. Is it right? Tell me, Marco. This is right? Yes, I was correct for once. Okay.
Yeah.
I have 8 lives.
I got it. But that's why they were listing prime numbers before the fight as well.
Yeah.
Ah.
But it didn't
All
work
makes
before.
sense.
I don't understand. Ah, pretty.
Ah. Oh, there's the crocodile man.
Long have I waited for this moment, Garlean swine. Come! The blood of my fallen brothers feeds my hate!
Oh, yes, the Arimitama.
True. I completely forgot what was the deal with the beast then.
Oh my god. Turned into whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, exactly. He turned into whatever the hell that is.
It's like a burn gear creature. Okay.
Oh, maybe not ready yet. I have to run. I have to run. I have to run. I have to run.
The Empire is a cancer! And I am the barber's blade! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Okay. Hey.
Escape this!
I didn't do this one though, for some reason.
Agony and sorrow! Your suffering is not yet over.
I didn't notice that everybody was running forward.
You should have seen the big white stuff on the ground. Get out.
Yeah, but I thought it was covering the entire arena. I didn't see that there was a safe space.
Agony and sorrow!
Guess I go here?
Okay, I'm gonna be on plus for the first one.
Escape this!
This is magnetic. I guess I should be on the opposite. No, I was supposed to be on the
Agony and sorrow!
That's good to know. That's not how magnets work.
Like a knife through butter!
Jesus.
It's not the direction I expected it to go.
Your suffering is not yet over. I'll tear you limb from limb! Escape this!
I'm not okay. It's not okay.
Your pain is my pleasure. You will not have mercy.
Okay, I'm plus again.
Your suffering
I'm gonna
is
go to
not
the
yet
plus
over.
side this time.
Agony and sorrow.
I hope I don't have to do something.
I, Agamemnon, shall deliver the king's justice.
Okay, let's see it. Meet the end.
Feel the wrath of my brothers.
Again? Yeah. Cool.
Ah. Oh, we need it to be grounded. Otherwise, we sent up in the air. Ah.
I still don't understand.
No, it's because we were in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Because
do
of the
I-
magnets, we were in the air, and we needed to not be in the air.
How do I not A?
I don't know.
Not exactly helping.
Someone will figure it out.
Because I had the plus sign, so I went to the minus and I died. So So then I had the plus sign again, so I went to the plus. And it threw me in the air and off the cliff. So like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's on a case-by-case basis. Sometimes you gotta be in the air, sometimes you don't gotta be in the air.
I don't understand.
This is far from finished, Guardians! My wounds give me strength! Enough! Like a knife through butter!
So gonna turn to me.
Your suffering is not yet
Hey, we did it.
I don't know if I survived. I don't know if I survived.
We did it.
I don't know if I survived.
You may have escaped me in this life, but I shall be waiting in the next.
We did it. We
I
don't
don't know
remember
what
the
we
story
did,
in this
but
place.
we did it.
Yeah. We turned on the lighthouse.
Did we?
Easy. Oh, there's a bunch of orchestral rolls. It's a bunch of stuff here. Jesus. It's a portrait. It's just
Can
everything.
I meet on the orchestral notes? Because I like orchestral notes.
Yeah. That's what they're there for.
I'm just gonna meet on the orchestral notes. The rest I don't care as much about. Nice. I got the thing I got a monocle. Out of all the things I could get, I got a monocle.
So Gopa, if you return, we can return to the beginning and go through all the text. GG. Also, I want you to be on the opposite side of your debuff. It's how you ground yourself. I don't know what Kuro died to when she was doing it right there. Okay.
Yeah, the first time I went to the minus and then something just one-shot me. Just straight up.
Maybe something else one-shot you.
I guess
Maybe it
so,
was
but
something else.
I didn't know what happened. I was like, oh, I guess that's not the mechanic then.
We finally did it. It took like half a year.
Literally, yes.
Ancient engravings. Hello, seeker in days unborn, god blade bearer. Know you, this tower challenges the sky, where the watcher, the ward of the three weights, soul hungry, unsated. Okay. What's that? They finished it. We finished it. So you're trying to snipe your health to be the answer, and putting yourself on the platform adds to your health the number that's on. Oh, wait, what? Oh.
What?
Oh, so during the math fight, Kuro, you're assigned a number. I don't know if you noticed, but you are assigned a number. So you have the math problem, and then you go into whatever adds to whatever number you were assigned, and then that's the correct answer. That's why there were people that were going to the same place, and some of them were correct and some of them were wrong, because they had different numbers assigned to them.
How do you see your assigned number?
It's a big visual on your screen.
Did not see for a second.
It's like it's not the number. It's like a dice. It's like a dice with the amount of circles on it.
Okay.
So yeah.
I have to
So
believe your word for it because I did not see it. I barely saw anything at all, to be fair.
I believe you that you didn't notice it.
There are
I believe
just so
you.
many effects going on. I could not see anything. Is my... Oh no, is my HUT like not correct size? Okay.
Those are randomized? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, people sitting on the same platform, some would get it right, some would get it wrong, just because people have different numbers assigned to them. Okay, crude scrolling. Multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12. A concept so simple a child that learned the architect of the city defense network could grasp it, or so one would think.
I see.
It's like 1 or 2 more of these. It'll take another half year to do the next one, because there's still one. I believe there's 3 alliance raids in total. This is the second alliance raid.
Okay.
Crude scrolling. A wise arithmetic once said the primes were the most lonesome of numbers. To that I say bollocks. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, and so on to eternity. There are enough digits here to start a fellowship.
Oh no, I accidentally buffed you through. We're trying to catch up to you.
Ah, the boss is
We're
here.
still dancing.
Yeah.
So happy.
Waiting for commands.
Can we take him home? He's so happy.
Well, I believe he's the minion that we were rolling at the end of the raid.
They should take him for the theater.
Kuro, do you know if this... Sorry, Selko, do you know if this raid is soloable? I didn't notice anything that requires multiple people. Is it possible to solo this at level 100? I know that alliance raids are a little bit different, just because some raids require multiple people for certain mechanics.
Oh, quickly. It's gonna leave us again.
It says here, they require a minimum of 3 party members. Because you need 1 for each alliance group.
Yeah, because you split at one point, remember?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take the view. Look at the view.
Nice, so enough. Oh, we have cutscene. Oh, we got the Adamitama. That's the angry kid. Mother's necklace. But what is it doing here? Unless... Ah, oh, he's gone. Conch. Oh, that's it. It's like their leader got corrupted, so the crocodiles decided to help us to stop their leader who got corrupted.
Yeah, I just don't remember why he got corrupted.
Because of the crystal. The crystal we just got. We just picked it up.
Yeah, but what I mean is the crystal
corrupt.
was in some way special. I just don't remember how.
Yeah. Special crystal. Alma. Alma, you there? Line.
I was behind like 10 seconds, so I had to get to the point. You did not wait for me.
Okay.
I'm here, Ramsa.
Extraordinary. The stones are different, but the craftsmanship is identical. However, how did it come to be in Bagamon's possession? Right, that's it. Remember, like, they had like a special necklace, but they also had a special necklace, and there's like a,
I don't remember that part at all.
They had the same necklace, even though they're meant to be like special. That's it.
Though they are indeed of a different shape, the stones appear to be cut from the same crystal.
Oh. They are Orosite. Orosite. And what makes you say that? The label's right here under the crystal.
Yeah, it says right here.
Can't you feel it? You can feel it. Can't you, Hurdy? Do you recall me telling you that Bagamnan considered the necklace special? It was special because it was entrusted to him by Prince Razzler. He was to return to the Princess Ashelia upon delivering her highness from Nabina Fortress.
Family keepsake.
Of course. And each necklace, each Orosite, has acted as a lodestone, drawing both of our parties closer and closer to Evalis. Indeed, Father. The Orosite guides us.
Hamza, are you recovered?
Thank you, sister. I'm well now.
From what we know of the Duma and the Otius, vestiges of one's will may appear in an Orosite. Could it be then that the desire of the former owner or creator of these necklaces was simply to return to Evalis? But who could that have been?
Ramza Beluv. Both? But Belf? He wanted people to return to his homeland and uncover the truth behind the kingdom's founding. But then why show us the Salia and the Gaug, you ask? Simple. We are being tested. The Orosite is measuring our worth, seeing if we are deserving of that truth.
You say these things as if you knew them, but how could you? Nothing we have uncovered suggests anything of the kind.
I know you have your doubts, but I can assure you they are misplaced. For now, I must ask you to trust me, Lady Merirath.
Lady Merida? Since when did you...
It's because he's possessed from the necklace.
Yes. Ramza, are you feeling quite yourself?
Did no one find it suspicious that the necklace knocked them the fuck out?
Nah, it's fine.
Of course I am, sister dearest. I've never felt better.
So no one finds it suspicious that he was also called Ramza?
I thought you were gonna say no one finds it suspicious that the angry boy is not angry.
Yeah.
I sense a disturbance in the ether.
Ah. Is it as if 1,000 voices? No, never mind.
Father, these necklaces are gifts. Gifts from the old gods who once watched over the Evalicians. It is proof we have their blessing. With the necklaces and the Otius, we can finally prove. Thank you, Light. I don't know what came over me.
We didn't
But
do
I do.
anything.
Yeah, we did nothing.
You're welcome. Ramza, you must rest.
Leave me be, Alma. Did I not tell you I'll be fine? Ah, he's back to normal.
He got sucked back into the stone. And then I have a gift for you in the meantime.
Okay.
Just for the occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He threw his rose, okay? Threw his rose.
See? Oh, yeah.
Yes, he always does that. Okay, well, with that, we are going to be wrapping up for today. Don't hand in.
Why
Next
not?
time we play, we will hand in, and then we will most likely unlock a new raid.
But isn't it better if we hand in now and then we just start new quests next
Nope.
time? Because we won't remember what happened.
Yep. All according to Keikaku.
Isn't it better to do it the way it was intended? So you just finish one quest and then you start another one like a while later?
I'm pretty sure they didn't intend this to last a year.
Yes, but they intended there to be breaks between the quests and not in the middle of one.
Yeah, we'll take a break. But yeah, with that, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. We did progress quite a lot today, actually. You know, we were able to progress the MSQ, able to wrap up the minstrel ballads. We were able to even finally finish the lighthouse. It was fun. It's good. We did it. And then next time we play, we can unlock the next raid. I believe the final raid. I think it's every expansion is 3 raids. So there'll be one more alliance raid after this, which we can unlock.
Okay.
And potentially do as well. Potentially.
Yeah. I mean, we got really good QA today.
Right. We could. Easy. Okay, with that.
Read what Iceland is saying.
This is Iceland saying. Thank you for the stream. Take care, all. And let's hope you two will not run away a third time while the stream is down. True. She'll run away again.
Do you think she will run
After
away
this time,
from Zuko? It's just a feeling.
Yes. I'm sure she will. But yeah, with that, we're going to be wrapping up. I'm going to be casting some Home Story Cup in a couple of hours. That'll be in around 7 hours time. We'll be live with some Home Story Cup. And we also have MSO tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow MSO. So for any amateur StarCraft players out there, MSO will be tomorrow. And if you want to join us on our Final Fantasy adventures, then make sure to join our Discord.
Yeah, it's slow going, but you know we're making progress. Our next Final Fantasy stream should be on Tuesday, the 24th of February, I believe. Potentially before that as well. We'll keep you guys notified. If we still don't get the replays for Wardy's cast and Wardy's tournament, then we might have Monday free as well. Maybe. We'll see. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Giga tired. Gonna get some rest. Gonna spend some time with the bunnies. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you then.
Bye.